So this is the hydrothermal processing system. It uses temperature, pressure, and water to convert whatever feedstock is in this tank. Right now we have algae in here, but it could be food processing waste or animal waste or anything organic. The system will then convert this feedstock into oil and gas. The oil will come out here into this tank, and the gas will be coming out into a storage tank, and it can be used any way natural gas is used. The feedstock comes from this tank through to here. Here we have a measuring device to measure the flow rate, and then into a high pressure pump. And this pump will boost the pressure for the feedstock up to about 3,000 psi, or 190, 195 bar. From there, the high pressure goes into 3 heat exchangers, which are back here. The vertical columns there are the heat exchangers, and the feedstock is heated up to 660 degrees F or 350 degrees C, and that's the temperature and pressure that's necessary to convert this into oil and gas. The heat for the heat up process comes from this system here, and this system is heating up oil which circulates across the heat exchangers to heat the feedstock. And this is a stirred tank reactor. The hot feedstock goes into these tanks, goes into one, into the other, and it's mixed and stirred so that the oil formation is complete and very high quality. So by the time it comes out of here, out of this second unit, it's now converted to oil. And the oil goes up into another tank, and this tank is to collect various minerals that we don't want in the oil. We save those, and those will be processed as a byproduct. At that point, the oil process is complete. We pumped it up in the yellow pump, we bring it through the oil forming stage, and now we reduce the pressure back down again. We remove any gas that might have formed along with the oil. We capture that, and then the oil comes into here, and at this point we separate the oil from the water, because those tanks up there had the feedstock in, which contains a lot of water. This is a wet process. We don't have to dry anything, but at this point we have to separate the oil back from the water. And so the oil comes out in one place and the water comes out in another. Remember, we separated oil from water, but this water still contains a lot of the original feedstock. Approximately half of the original feedstock is turned into oil, but the other half is still left. And so we bring that water through these 4 reactors here, and in these reactors is a catalyst that converts the remaining organic matter into methane, which is the component of natural gas. That gas, after it's formed, it's cooled, and then it can be processed for use as natural gas. And that's what makes this process so attractive. We take something that we would have wasted, and we make it into a renewable fuel that can be used the same way as a fossil fuel.